Say what? Chrisete Michele is going to be performing at the Donald Trump inauguration. The good people at New York Daily News, nydailynews.com, posted a story titled Chrisete Michele set to join Trump's D-list inauguration lineup. I swear to God they named it that. Chrisete Michele set to join Trump's D-list inauguration lineup. Now, Confidential, I guess, is the company or group or whatever that posted the story on the New York Daily News, or maybe the New York Daily News reposted it on their website. I don't understand, but it says Confidential, unless the writer's name is Confidential. Anyway, it was posted Wednesday, January 18th of 2017 at 10:30 a.m. I wonder which time zone that was, just out of curiosity. Anyways, here's what nydailynews.com posted on their website. And for the record, this is a funny video with this guy talking about it. It's at the website. There's a link to it on my blog and everything, but I can't show you the video here. He's talking about Chrisete Michele performing and everything. Anyways, here's what they wrote. Entertainers at Donald Trump's inauguration won't be limited to washed up country crooners, TV talent show contestants, and rockettes who couldn't get the day off. Singer Chrisete Michele will join the party ushering in Trump's presidency, according to sources close to the festivities. We're told the deal was reached a week ago, but has been kept, quote, a big secret because Michelle's camp feared the 7 days of criticism that would surely lead up to the divisive. I love that word, divisive. That word is so fucking sexy. Anyways, that would surely lead up to the divisive president-elect's big day. They became especially concerned when Jennifer Holliday, who committed to performing for POTUS, P-E-O-T-U-S, I thought it was P-O-T-U-S, POTUS, that's how they spelled it. Anyways, was that a typo? Or somebody correct me. P-E-O-T-U-S, is that correct? POTUS? Or is it just POTUS? I thought it was President of the United States. Is what anyways, they became especially concerned when Jennifer Holliday, who committed to performing for POTUS last week, withdrew amidst heavy pressure on Monday, citing, quote, a lapse of judgment. Our insiders say inauguration organizers first reached out to Michelle's team asking her to perform the song Intentional with singers Travis Green, Jonathan McReynolds, and Ty Tribbett, the same trio with whom she did that tune on BET's Celebration of Gospel, broadcast 1 year ago. We're told the plan fell apart when at least two of those three singers declined the offer. But according to our sources, Michele agreed to sing for the Prez so long as she could perform an R&B set. She would. I wonder how that's going to go over with the Trump crowd. They might boo her ass off the stage. Good luck, sis. You're going to need it. She will join veteran country warblers. Veteran country warblers? Is that really? Anyways, she will join veteran country warblers Toby Keith, 55, and Lee Greenwood, 74. 81-year-old Motown singer Sam Moore of Sam and Dave fame, never heard of them, and 90s pop rockers Three Doors Down. I definitely heard of them. And 90s pop rockers Three Doors Down in the nation's capital for 2 days of activities beginning Thursday. Bruce Springsteen cover band, the B Street Band, was slated to rock out at an inauguration party for Trump in New Jersey, but withdrew last week amid criticism about members of The Boss actual band. Michele, a 2009 Grammy winner from Long Island, who recently parted with Motown Records and formed her own label, now that's a step up, formed her own label, was slated to perform at Starlin Ballroom in Sayreville, New Jersey. Hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry to the people from Sayreville, New Jersey, or however you pronounce it, because y'all know I'm ignorant, right? Anyways, Michele, a 2009 Grammy winner from Long Island who recently parted with Motown Records and formed her own label, was slated to perform at Starlin Ballroom in Sayreville, New Jersey on Thursday night. But minutes after we first reported she would sing at the inauguration, the Jersey venue announced that the show had been canceled due to a, quote, scheduling conflict. Cheddar cheese. Interesting. Also, after seeing our story, the Tonight Show bandleader Questlove tweeted, also the drummer for The Roots, the Roots band. Also, after seeing our story, the Tonight Show band leader Questlove tweeted that he'd pay Michele not to perform for Trump. Reps for Michele did not respond to multiple requests for comments, but Essence.com reports that they have confirmed Michele's plan to perform for Trump through the singer's management team. Damn. Thank you very much to the New York Daily News. That was an intense story. I mean, everything on me hurts. Now, a lot of you may be really surprised, but I did a video a while ago talking about something that your girl Chrisete Michele had posted on Instagram. Do I have to remind y'all what she said? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Remember that meme with the clock in the background, with the long speech when all these different racial tensions were going on in America? Do you remember what she said? She said, "Respectfully, I don't believe that a boycott is the answer," referring to boycotting white businesses. "I don't believe that a boycott is the answer. It was the answer 60 years ago. I don't believe that marches are the answer. They were the answer 60 years ago. Not when you have clothing label owners like Nicki Minaj leading the way at chains like Kmart. Not when you've got hair product owners like Courtney Adeli, I guess that's how you pronounce her name, leading the way at stores like Sally's. Not when you have record label owners like myself and Janelle Monáe selling music at stores like Target. Black men like Rick Ross owning Wingstops. Black men like Kasim Reed as mayor of Atlanta. Not when we finally have a black president. This is what they fought for 60 years ago. Now is not the time to destroy it." Well, I think building our own economy wouldn't be destroying anything, Chrisete. I think black people don't have shit, and that attitude of let's give to white folks is exactly why. I mean, try opening an all-black store, Chrisete, and see how many white people frequent it. I bet you not very many. White people been boycotted us, but they boycotted us silently. But I'll get to that in a minute. She also goes on to say, "Now is the time to achieve. Now is the time to send black boys to college. Now is the time to get good grades and become the lawyers that our uncles couldn't. Become the mayor that our fathers couldn't. Own the..." Why does she seem like she's targeting? Why does she separate black men and black women, and then she's talking about what black boys need to do, like what black girls were always doing this stuff, but black boys weren't? Interesting. Now is the time to achieve. Now is the time to send black boys to college. Now is the time to get good grades and become the lawyers that our uncles couldn't. Become the mayor that our fathers couldn't. Own the stores that we couldn't walk into. It's the time to be the greatest and most civilized we have ever been. Actually, you must not know much about black history, sis. Anyway, you need to go look up the Moors. And I could tell you some more shit, but I'll save it for another time. And now is the time to attend city hall meetings. Now is the time to vote and change laws. Now is the time to write letters to the politicians and government. If you want to see change, then you better go in your pockets and pay these people, because you won't see change except for the change in your pocket. I mean, she didn't write that. She thinks that you can fix things without having an economy, apparently. Now is the time to attend city hall meetings. Now is the time to vote and change laws. Now is the time to write letters to the politicians and government. If you want to see change, speak with educated voices that we couldn't afford before. We couldn't even attend their schools. And even to this day, some schools are still segregated, right? Anyways, now we receive scholarships to them. We couldn't play their sports. Yes, we had the Negro leagues and we were doing fine until... But anyways, now we are the first ones drafted. Didn't you hear what Donald Sterling had to say about black people, Chrisete Michele? We couldn't walk into their venues. Now we are selling them out. Oh, yes, we're being stopped and frisked. Thanks. Action is voting. Action is education. Action is well-spoken. It is not chaos. It is not killing. It is not anger. No, Chrisete is building an all-black economy and saying fuck you to everybody else, just like everybody else does to us. The Jews do it, the Asians do it, the Hispanics do it, white folks do it. They silently boycotted us and don't go to our stores and whatnot. But hey, you can keep living in this little fantasy world, Chrisete Michele, because you are pretty. So pretty is an illusion, or at least it promotes and allows disillusioned thoughts, illusionary behavior and thoughts. But anyways, action Is voting. Action is education. Action is the well-spoken. It is not chaos. It is not killing. It is not anger. Tell that to white folks. They never thought that way about us. They just went and hung motherfuckers and cut their heads off shit. And beat your face in like Emmett Till. Anyways, action is greatness. Arise and be the greatest. That is how we must speak. Respectfully, Chrisete Michele, a law-abiding citizen with the power to vote. In other words, don't riot, you know. I mean, I never heard Chrisete Michele say something like that to white folks, and they were riding at like pumpkin festivals or at surfing festivals in California, or let me see, after many different sporting events. I've done stories about this stuff. You guys usually don't watch those videos when I do those videos, when I talk about this stuff. So I try to stick to reality TV and big butts because people actually view that shit. And I said, well, when I get a big enough audience, then I can really fuck shit up. But until then, I gotta be cool about things. But anyways, remember, I'm your favorite thirsty blogger. What do I know? Just an asshole with a microphone. Let me shut the fuck up. The other Illuminati's probably getting mad right now. And yeah, anyways, so do you think that Chrisete Michele is off of her fucking rocker, or do you think that she's rocking? What do you guys think? I mean, I posted a picture of her on my blog. It's a black and white picture, and I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to read to you the caption. It's on my blog with the caption. I copied and posted it there for you guys to read the shit. It's a picture of her, and it's in black and white. She's wearing this long gown. Before I do my outro that I always pretty much always do with my videos, let me say this. She posted this picture of her in this elegant gown, and she said, "Black girl magic, barefoot backstage in Houston. You were an amazing audience. Hashtag the milestone tour." Let me just say this. So if you perform a show, which thousands and thousands of other people have done in America before you, it's black girl magic. I just had to point that out, just to let y'all know what Chrisete Michele was all about. Black girl magic. Not black people magic, not black boy, black man, black guy, not even black ninja magic, but black female magic. Okay? So you wonder why she's performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. When she pops up with a white or non-black husband, don't be surprised. Don't act shocked. If she pops up talking some Stacey Dash shit in the future, or she pops up on Fox News being a contributor or something like that, do not be surprised. Okay? Chrisete Michele's mind state isn't on a communal. Chrisete Michele views herself as a black woman first, as opposed to a black person. But yeah, I just had to point that out. But this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a thirsty asshole with a microphone. I don't know anything. I live in my mama's garbage can, and it is what it is, all right? But anyways, because I'm about to start getting real pissed off at all of this shit. Because this shit is way bigger than what it seems. Way bigger. Way more complicated. And this video is already over 13 minutes. I'm telling you, if I really went in, I could go on and on for hours. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? Just a guy with a microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. I got all the way through the video without calling anybody a bedwench. So shit, pat on my back and a pat on my ass. But that's none of y'all business. Meat Magazine.